Hello and welcome back to 16 years and now kid free. Find me out on this lovely walk. I think I might just be knackering poor Lord Berwin out. He did try and sit down a little bit further back there, but I know the stream is just up here, so I need to get him there to get some water. But I thought today, while I'm out on a hike, I'll tell you the reason I like hiking and try and give a bit of advice as well. And one of the reasons I like hiking is because it's free. You know, with a Barrett section, and I will give this, you know, a lot of people ask me, and it is a lot of people, tell me, you know, what's the number one piece of kit that you need when you're out hiking. And believe me, a backpack goes well, but you can get any sort of backpack. Clothing, you can wear any sort of clothing, you know, within reason, depending on where you are. If you're going up Ben Nevis, try not to wear shorts, unless you're that hardcore. But it is walking boots. Number one, them things there. I bought these ones in October of 2022. And I think these ones cost me in the sale about 95 quid, I think they were. Might have been 85 quid, don't quote me on that. But, you know, it's another thing that people ask me is about the walking boots. What brand, make or whatnot should you go for? And I always say brand and all that matters very little, and so does price, to be truthfully honest. And the way I go for my walking boots, and I give it a go when you're doing this this way and thinking about it, is I don't think about price. Doesn't mean I can afford any sort of boot, but I literally grab 3-4 pairs off the rack at a time, so I can't, you know, remember all the prices, and then I try all of them. And then, you know, if I find a comfy pair, I'm like, they're quite comfy, and then I put them back, grab another 4, try them. You might find a comfier pair, you might not, and then I just keep going and keep going, and eventually you'll find a pair and you go, yeah man, they're the ones. But don't stop at them, you know, keep going, you know, and keep going and going. It doesn't mean you have to try on every single pair. But when you're starting to think, yeah, we're moving away from where I was to what that is, go back to them boots, try them again, get the pair, walk around them in the socks that you usually use when you're walking. And to be truthfully honest, when I first started proper hiking, I used to have 2 pairs of socks on, you know, proper hiking socks and stuff like that. And now, if it's really, really cold, I put 2 pairs of Slashinger socks on, you know, cheapy Sports Direct socks. Like today, just got 1 pair on, because the boots I chose are the ones right for my feet. And then, only then, you look at the price. You know, because, you know, I bought ones that have cost me 100 odd quid, and I've had other brilliant ones that have cost me just over 60 quid. So you never know. But believe me, once you've got your decent pair of walking boots, the rest of it comes on naturally, because you can go out, you know, in your decent gear, you know, with your decent tent and everything like that, and, you know, that's all perfectly fine. But, you know, you're going to be as miserable as anything if you've got painful feet and you haven't got the right walking boots. Yeah, because even if you've got a crap tent or crap clothes, you know, if you've got walking boots, you can get yourself somewhere and sort yourself out. You know, you'll go with it. Case in point is first time I ever done the West Highland Way with my mate, and well, we made a few screw ups, but still, apart from doing it with Leah, my daughter, when she was 9, you know, because that's just a great time on a different level, because, you know, the proudness that you get out of your 9-year-old daughter doing something that some, you know, grown-ups can't do. No, it's not this one, Berwin. Just up around the corner, buddy. Berwin. I know, mate. You can hear the water. I think I can hear the water. The first time I done the West Highland Way was the best time, because I didn't know what was coming. And sillily, one of the things was, I went to Sports Direct and bought some high-tech boots for like 36 quid, 39 quid, something like that. And I'm not saying all high-tech boots are that bad or anything like that, just the cheapy ones I bought, they were useless. You know, they were rigid, they were rugged when I started. I know we can't get down to them, mate. It's because of the water's there. It's literally just up here. Come on, bud. Literally a little bit further, bud. I'm trying, you know, giving him out of a bowl and water bottle and everything like that, and he's just not interested. And then, yeah, by the end of it, you can literally fold them in both directions. And my feet were so painful, you know, but it was still an elation that we done it. So, you know, that's one. And then the other point is, we were umming and ahhing whether to take the travel light service and put all our heavy gear on there. And we were thinking of that at one point. And then my mate come along. He's like, no, I bought this brand new rat sack. Yeah, we'll be able to do it. Carry all our gear and everything like that. So we ended up doing it, trying to carry all our gear. Trying, very optimum word there. And of course, we're trying to make it lighter and lighter and lighter. So we're only taking X amount of food. And we only took, well, I took, what was it? 6 pairs of socks? No, 4 pairs of socks. No, it was 6, sorry. 6 pairs of socks. And, you know, all our camping, cooking, everything like that. Got to the end of the first day, my mate gave up and he goes, Garth, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with all this. It's like, stick it on the travel light service, man. Just stick it on there. It's like, you sure? It's like, just do it. You know, it's better that you enjoy it rather than giving up. He was like, yeah, you're right there, mate, you're right. So we done that, and I managed to get to the second day, because I'm hardcore, and I busted my knee. Well, it hurt, it was inflamed. I still done it the rest of it, limping along. And yeah, then I was like, Colin, he was like, fair play. I was like, still got to the end of the second day though. He was like, yeah. And thirdly, was a lot of people have this argument over walking poles. And I'm yet to see, I'm talking 90% of people, including myself, because I had an umbrella from that Manan gave me, and I ended up using that as a walking pole. And then you see, you know, couples, not, you know, pairs of people, that's a word. Come on, bud. Pairs of people, where one of them's brought walking poles and the other one hasn't. And then all of a sudden they found a couple of sticks that'll work, so they end up sharing a walking pole and a stick. Or you see them that go along and they end up buying a wooden stick out of one of the poles and out in the shops. So yeah, when you're doing a long distance over multiple days, I would say walking poles are the way to go forward. And then bringing it back to the socks was because it's one of the few times I've been in Scotland, and I still reckon the theory is that the Scottish just tell us it's raining all the time to keep everybody out. Yeah, is because I bought a few pairs of socks, well, 3 pairs of socks, and I only had my walking boots because I was trying to save weight by not carrying an extra pair of shoes. My feet were constantly soaked. And then you're going out into the restaurant, and I'll come on to that bit in a minute. Go out to the restaurant, and of course what happens, you have to put your walking boots back on, so squelch, 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 and you're seeing everybody else in these restaurants and that have got like flip-flops on, fluffy slippers and stuff like that. Here we finally here. Yeah, and bits like that, you're just like, oh. And if it's a West Highland Way, I wouldn't say so much on other walks, but on West Highland Way, you know, a lot of people say, yeah, we're going to be healthy, we're going to lose weight, we're going to carry all our food and everything like that, and they still end up at the restaurants and putting on weight and drinking way too much. That's why I got the nickname, the world's longest pub crawl. But yeah, you know, such is the way of the world when it comes to that point. Right, I'm going to get him a drink, because bless him, he does need one. But yeah, it's a little tale from my past, and I'll bring up some more at some point when I'm out hiking. And that's the reason I love hiking. And on that note, take it easy, keep adventuring, and love you, bye.